Hi there, welcome to Ty's Tip on a Tuesday. Excuse the sweaty cheeks. I, for once, actually got some fitness for a change. We're going to talk about an interesting movement. It became quite popular recently at the CrossFit Games. We're going to be doing a hang, clean and split jerk. Luckily we've got a very coordinated buffalo that's going to help us through our reps, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, let's see what happens. So this is what it looks like, and then we're going to just talk about a couple of things to watch out for. Okay, so let's show us a couple of, let's do 2 on each arm. Boom. Okay, you'll notice the opposite foot's going forward. Boom, boom. Then he's going to change sides. And then he tries to get some coordination, gets the front foot forward. Boom. Nice. Beautiful, Buffy. So, as you can tell, there's a lot of things happening. And the reason we do stuff like this in CrossFit, not to try and make guys give them no reps, but it's more we want to work on those unilateral movements and a bit of coordination and accuracy. Some of the things that are important in CrossFit, which we don't often hit. So one thing I want to talk about is making sure that we open the hips. Even though we're doing that hang, clean and jerk, we still want to make sure we're using our hips. Otherwise it just turns into a bicep curl and a press. I know it looks like he's been doing a lot of those, but that's not what we're after. Okay, we want to use that little big hip extension and make sure that we drive with the hips, because we're going to be getting after a lot of reps, and those arms are going to be a bit tired from the running and whatnot. So just pause in that position there, Buff, up to the top. So big hip. And then when he goes above the head, he opens his hips again. Boom. And you make sure that he's engaging those posterior muscles. No, anything you want to add there?
Gluteuses.
Gluteuses. Anything Buffy wants to add?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
There's no running. There's no running.
No running tomorrow. Just on a slightly more somber note, this weekend I saw someone that means a lot to me in a bit of a state. So basically what I want to say to you guys is, make sure that you use whatever you have. Don't make excuses not to exercise. I'm not worried where you train, or where you do your CrossFit or movements, whatever. Just train, because what you're doing now for the next couple of decades, when you're 60, 70, 80, you don't want to be useless. Unfortunately, that's what it turns out to be. It's a bit of a taboo topic, but unfortunately that's what happens. Last thing you want to be doing is in a hospital, not being able to look after yourself. So make sure you're doing some movement now, get off the couch, do all those things, because trust me, you don't want to end up in a nursing home with people looking after you and taking care of you for yourself. Yeah, so a little bit of a somber tip at the end of that, but yeah, just a little shout out to make sure you make the most of that.